OmegaPit Vs Dubby from Marriland. So yeah, I lead with my Jarate like I always do, and he leads with an Absol. Now I just gonna go for a body slam, get some power hacks on it, and yeah, I get my desired power hacks. And he goes for a sucker punch, but I predict that and just go for a wish, you know, just for next turn when I decide to finish him off. But luckily for me, he gets paralyzed, which isn't very important because, you know, I was gonna get the wish heal, and unless he got a crit or something, then yeah. But so anyways, so I go for another body slam to get some more power hacks on the Togekiss, and she goes for a flamethrower, and that was like surprising. I mean, the Togekiss is a he, so yeah. And I was like hoping not to get a burn, and he didn't get a burn on me because flamethrower's burn rate is only 15%. I'm pretty sure it's only 15%. Anyways, I U-turn out now, go to Hot Chili. I didn't expect him to flamethrower again, like predicting a switch, but he did. And so yeah, I go for a sub now, and he stays in, goes for an Aura Sphere. Now the only reason I sub up most of the time is because I predict them switching, and that means I have a sub up and stuff. So I'm just gonna go for a flamethrower now, and yeah, I get a crit, which I don't think it's very important because one, I would have lived an Aura Sphere, and two, I stay in this turn against the Salamence. So as I just said, I'm gonna stay in because I just want to see what type of Salamence it is. I know it can't be a DD Mence because it's shiny. Or yeah, it can be because if you like soft reset for a shiny egg. So yeah, he goes for an EQ, and I was like, right, that's kind of fail. But yeah, I bring in my Salamence now, get some Intimidates on it, and I'm just going to switch out back to my Jirachi because that way I can, because I know Jirachi can take a Dragon move. Now, because of Intimidate, I was thinking I might be able to live an Earthquake, you know, with like nothing, but unfortunately for me, it just couldn't live that Earthquake. So down goes Jirachi. Now, I bring in Salamence again, get some more Intimidates, and yeah, it's not looking pretty good for me at the moment. I was under pressure in this match. Dubby, so it's a good match. Now, for a good player. Now, he brings in Suicune, and I missed with Draco Meteor. Now, that was pretty crucial there. That miss kind of cost me a few mon. That was crucial. That helped him out a lot. So he Calm Minds and I Calm Mind, but he has Roar, so he roars that way. And I'm like, oh crap, this is not looking good. So I just go for a Draco Meteor because I just want to damage it and then be able to bring in like some mons and just sacrifice everything and hopefully be able to sweep his team. So he Calm Minds up again, and Draco Meteor does. If with one Calm Mind it did under half, imagine without the Calm Mind it would have done just over. And the mon I bring in now, Dragonite, might have been able to do like finish it off with Outrage. So yeah, he goes for another Calm Mind, luckily, and I just go for the Outrage here because I want to damage it and get some good damage. So Outrage does an alright amount, I suppose. 8 Calm Minds again, and I'm kind of thinking he might have Raw, Rest, Calm Mind, and Attack, and that is Surf. So yeah, I unfortunately get confused now, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit myself. It's so obvious, and I go like praying not to hit myself, but I do. I hit myself, and luckily for me, he doesn't have Rest, but he takes Dragonite down, which is like really gay because, you know, and as I said before, that Draco Meteor might have helped me out a lot there. So my hand gets in the way because I'm plugging in my DSi because its battery was on red and I didn't realise. And I go for the close combat and finally take down Suicune, which is good. So he brings in Zapdos now, and I know an Ice Punch isn't going to be enough to kill it, and I don't want to get hit by a Heat Wave because Lucario is my only and last Salamence counter. He goes for a T-Bolt, and luckily for me I don't get paralyzed, which is like really good. I just go for a Calm Mind, praying he doesn't have Raw, but it's like kind of, you know, I don't think you'd have 2 Raw Mon on your team, would you? I don't know, depends. So I go for a Calm Mind, he goes for a Hidden Power, that does nothing. I go for a Calm Mind again, and he goes for a Metal Sound. which is new. I've never seen many Zapdos with metal sounds, and usually it's all the gay sub-toxic roost stuff like that, which is like fail. So he goes for another metal sound, and I don't really care because I think I can outspeed most of the mon on his team. So I have to take down Zapdos with the Dragon Balls. Now I'm just praying that he doesn't have a scissor or something. Well, not a scissor, but I can take down a scissor. You know, just something that is gay, like a Weavile. Weavile can be a pain, but he doesn't. Now he brings the Salamence, and I'm kind of thinking Sash, and yeah, he has got a Sash, and takes down my Latias with the Dragon Claw. So yeah, I've just realised that this video is 6 minutes and 26 seconds, which is 626. Oh my god! If you didn't know that 626 is kind of like my number, because on O&M I'm OmegaPit 626. So I take down Salamence with extreme speed, and out comes Blissey, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna live because Bliss is gay and it lives everything. But yeah, I was just seeing its health. It took about 5 minutes to go down, and yeah, I take down the Blissey. So good game, Dubby. You're a great player, and yeah, I'll see everyone around. Bye.